What up? Tyler here, Tarver Academy. Let's get our math on. Oh, that was dorky. I'm so sorry. Okay, if you could subscribe real quick. Sweet, thank you for subscribing. You're the best, like literally the best. Let's learn some math. Okay, so Billy earned the following 4 scores on his past 4 100-point tests. I worded that weird. I should have put 4 in there twice, but I already wrote it, and I was like, you can't erase this. This is permanent, okay? He got these 4 scores: 63, 72, 88, and 91. Billy, everybody turn to Billy in the class. Go, Billy! And Billy's like, I tried my best. What does he need to make on the 5th test to average an 80%? That's ugly, but it's an 80%, okay? So our key things here are these 4 scores, and 7 years ago, and then 80%, all right? Now, this is a very practical question because students always want to know, like, oh, what do I have to make on this test to get this? What do I have to do on this to get this? There's not a lot of grades here, but it is good for averaging. So, don't know why I crossed my arm, but we're going to pause, let you work the question, see what you get. Ready, go. Okay, now I'm back. So, essentially what you're doing here is you're averaging something. And to average something, you add all of them together and then divide them by how many there are. And that gives you your average, okay? So, we know we want it to equal what? An 80%, okay? So we want to see what does he have to make to get an 80% or higher. So, in this question, let's put all of our stuff. We're going to add all of our stuff together. So we've got 63 plus 72 plus 88 plus 91 plus I ran out of room. Now, there's only 4, okay? There's also something else. What does he need to make on the 5th test? He's got another test. We don't know what he needs to make. That's actually what we want to find, so I'm going to add X on there. Now, to get an average, you add everything together, and then you divide it by how many there are, how many times you took it, how many options there are, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tests. Think of if you would average anything else. What would you do to average, like you had 3 Frisbee throws, and you want to see what was your average throw for those 3. You would measure those 3. You'd have 1, 2, 3 measurements, and then you divide that by 3. And that gives you your average. It gives you the middle, like the middle of all those together. So that's what we're doing here. We added all those together plus the one we don't know. That's the key. That's the one where people mess up. It adds the one we don't know, and we divide by how many there are. Not by 4, because that would give us the average of 4 of them. We don't want that. We want, what does the average have to be to get the 80? And so, divided by 5. So I'd add these together. I guess I don't have my calculator, so we'll just do 63 plus 72 plus 88 plus 91. It's 5, 13, 14, 1, 7, 14, 22, 31. So we've got 314. So X plus 314 over 5 equals 80. All right? Now, I need to get X by itself. Okay, that simplified things a little bit, but it's not where we need to be. I need to get X by itself. To do that, you always get rid of everything across the equal sign, and we always start with what's essentially like furthest away from the X, or what's like least connected to it. These two are on the same floor of the hotel, so they're like next door neighbors. This guy's on the floor beneath. He's not that close, so we need to get rid of him first. Divide by 5, what's the opposite of that? Multiply by 5, so multiply both of these by 5. So X plus 314 equals, and then 80 times 5 is 400. Last step, we've got X plus that number equals that. The opposite of adding 314 is subtracting 314. Okay, so X equals, what is that, 86. Is that correct? If not, feel free to make fun of me in the comments. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, because that'd be 86. 86 is the average, or not the average. Let's read the question again. Billy, what does he need to make on the 5th test to average an 80? Billy got to make an 86 or higher. It's an ugly 6. 86, or it's even uglier 6, I'm sorry. He needs to make an 86 or higher to do that, okay? And so, depending on it, you might do like, his X has to be like greater than or equal to it. What does he need to make on it? That would be an acceptable answer. I don't know. If it's multiple choice, good. If not, I would actually put that because it has to be higher than or equal to. That's what the line underneath means. Or you can just say he needs to make an 86. Just be like, if he makes higher than that, he's overachieving. So, hope that helped. If you could subscribe, that'd be great. We're going to have more math videos, more learning, more education. Tyler, out. Peace.